And let's just put something on in the background so we can hear something. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. You turn it down a smidgen. All right, and then here. So, oh yeah, I forgot with that. Hi, Madison. Hi. Hi, everybody. We're about to get started on today's look in a second. I want to come on and do this. I know it's the 4th. I know people got stuff they want to do today, so I'm going to try not to take all day. And I'll play some music in the background because I know y'all be getting on me about the music and it being like really, really quiet in the back. All right. Hi, girl. All right, let me go ahead and put some topic on my lips. Y'all, I broke my nail. I need to get my nails done. My nails look crazy. Let me know if my music is too loud too. All right, so I already put tape on and I did my brows. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the base for my eyeshadow now. And we're doing Princess Tiana today. So with lots of greens. I'm thinking of gold. And I think I want to draw a frog. Maybe a like tiara. And then like a kiss somewhere. So that's what I'm thinking I want to do. But how's everybody's day going? What's your weekend like? You guys have plans? If you're celebrating the 4th, let me know. I would love to know. Thank you, girl. All right, so now I'm going to blend out my concealer on my lid. Let's see. All right, I'm using the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer to set the base down for our eyeshadow too. You're going to the pool? Girl, what's the temperature outside? Because I know here it's really, really hot. And I want to go to the pool, but I feel like everybody's going to be there. So I might just go to the beach. Not sure completely, but I'm thinking that's what I want to do. That sounds like a vibe. Are you going with any friends? All right. Now that I got that blended out, you said you're going on a boat. Oh, girl, I'm jealous. Even though I'm a little scared of boats, but I feel like boats are so cool. Be safe and have fun. Y'all, my girlies out here too. Don't forget to put on sunscreen. We don't need nobody burning. You're going to a barbecue and then you're going to go see the fire with your mom. Yes, girl, that's what I'm going to be doing too. Pretty much. Like I wanted to go to the pool, but I think my mom said she has something planned, so I'm gonna go hang out with her for sure. Let's see, 90. Yeah, that's the perfect time to go out to the pool and be on a boat. Y'all, be safe, like I said though. All right, so I'm gonna go into the Journey Beauty Under the Influence palette, and we're gonna do our look dedicated for Tiana today. I feel like it's a little too loud. All right, cool. So let me clean off my brush. And it's a lot of pretty greens in here. I'm gonna show you guys the colors in the palette. You're already burnt? Oh no, girl. You gotta figure something out with that. I don't know if they have any creams for it. I remember the very first time I ever got sunburnt and I was living in Texas and I did not know what to do. I messed up and scratched it and it just hurt like heck. You're going to the beach tomorrow with your cousin? Girl, wear sunscreen. You better pack it on and reapply it. Most people don't know you're supposed to reapply sunscreen. All right, so I'm gonna use like this roll of green in here. It's really, really pretty and I feel like that best represents Tiana. So let's go ahead and get into that. So I'm gonna go in with Hulk first. That's literally the name of the color. And I'm gonna tap that on the top. So I want that to be my transition shade. But please have fun, my girls. Please put on some sunscreen. Be safe out there. Yes, girl. I need help deciding tomorrow's look though, because I feel like Tiana kept getting mentioned a lot, especially being that my favorite color is green. So I still need some recommendations for our final look in the princess series. We have so many good like ideas, but I need some help with some of these looks. Slay, period, girl. We're having some friends over in a few days to paint and picnic. Bed rotting? Why are you doing that? Are you okay? Or are you just bed rotting because it's just like you've been tired, been doing a lot lately, you just want to rest? What's the reason? Belle, I like the yellows on her. I feel like that'd be fire for real. That'd be cute. Like a whole bunch of golds and yellows. I think that'd be pretty. I know some people mentioned like Jasmine, Mulan, Elsa. What are we doing today? So we're doing Princess Tiana today for our inspired makeup look. Let me say that as a disclaimer. It's inspired. Just in case somebody tries to be like, girl, that's not Tiana. It's just an inspired look. So that's the goal for today. How to say it, because some people still like to be like, girl, you don't look nothing like her. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to transform myself. You remember me? Well, period. Thank you for coming back. You graduated like, girl, sometimes you just need that rest. You know, believe it or not, my sister, she took a gap year before she went to college. And she said she liked it because she was really burnt out from graduating. So I don't blame you. Hi. Let's see. Hi, Sunshine. All right, so I'm packing this color on here, and then I'm gonna move into another green that's in this palette. It's really, really pretty. Like that whole row I'm pretty much gonna use. I think I wanna do like a golden wing though. What makeup are we doing today? We're doing Tiana today. Y'all see something different? I actually put some music on in the background for you all. I know I normally don't do that, but I'm gonna start doing that because I know sometimes the silence be like a little awkward. Tiana, yes, Tiana. Hey girl, hey, colors are pretty, thank you. You're having rice, chicken, and beans. Girl, that sounds good. Can you see the palette? Yeah, it's the Journey Beauty palette. She's a black owned business. And the palettes in here, like the colors in here are super pretty. Like literally every color of the rainbow. So if you wanted to see like a rainbow look, I feel like this is another good palette to use. If you're not new here, then you know I often use the Morphe Abby Roberts palette because that one's really good too. But this one's so, so good. Let's see. You like my makeup? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What brush is this? This is a Tres Leche brush, which honestly, it's going down the drain. I need to go brush shopping. As you can tell, it's my go-to like eyeshadow brush to applying all the colors. Is that my style? Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go into Apple Martini now, and it looks like this is a little bit darker, and I'm gonna put that slightly above the crease and just start blending that transition shade into it. Oop, I put a little bit of shimmer in that. And then I think I'm going to really deepen that green with a different green in the Morphe Abby Roberts palette for sure. Let's see. You're eating egg fried rice. You guys are giving me so much good ideas for lunch because I need to eat lunch. You love our content? Thank you. Are you allowed to play music? So yeah, you're allowed to play music as long as it's non-copyright. So like if you try to play like Ariana Grande, I just learned that her last name isn't Grande, it's actually Grand, but we just been saying Grande. But you're allowed to play like non-copyright. So if you try to play Beyonce, Ariana Grande, or something like that, you're gonna get copyrighted, and then like YouTube's gonna block you. Let's see. You made it yourself. Oh, that sounds good. You love the green. Wait to see the end results. Yes. What is that song? It's The Weeknd, but it's a non-copyrighted like song in the background that I'm using, so that way I don't get copyrighted and get this taken out. Happy 4th to you too. What am I doing for the 4th? So I'm gonna hang out with family. We're supposed to go see some fireworks. I wanted to go to like the pool or, you know, let my kids jump around the splash pad, but we're gonna take them to go see some fireworks and, you know, just go hang out as a family, probably get some stuff on the grill, things of that nature. Have I ever tried drab makeup? Yes, actually, if you go on my channel, I think I've done it at least twice, but I love drag makeup. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's my go-to kind of routine, but I just love how creative it is. It's okay, we don't even hear the music. Okay, cool. I was hoping that you guys did a little bit in the background. Maybe if I shut up, you guys can hear it. Let's see. Somebody always comes in here saying something about a Lamar Jackson edit. I don't know why. Let's see. Hi, Lorraine. What is the 4th of July? So it's the Independence Day pretty much for the US. And it's a day where we celebrate that. Well, necessarily, you know what's funny? I don't necessarily celebrate it. I just like to be out with the family and go see the fireworks. I'm convinced nobody actually really celebrates it for the reason that it's meant for. I think people just like to go out, hang out with family, and pop fireworks. That's the truth be told for me. You heard a little bit? Yeah, it's just a little no copyright music in the back. All right, so I'm gonna go into the Morphe Abby Roberts palette, and I'm gonna start deepening, if that's even a word, that green in my crease with a little bit of black too, just to darken it up. And I'm thinking I want to draw a frog. What do y'all think? Should I draw a frog? I'm beautiful, thank you. Where did I get the music? Quite literally, just go on YouTube and type in no copyright music, and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff pop up. You love the makeup? Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi from Brazil. You love my makeup? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you're a creator and you need music for like your vlogs or like a video and you always get copyrighted on YouTube, just literally go on YouTube, type in no copyright music, and you'll have a list of things come up. No, I don't think I need a mod today. Thank you though for wanting to be one. It's funny because most people they won't tell other creators this, and I'm just like, why are y'all gatekeeping for something that somebody could easily go research and find themselves? It's not that serious. It's so many creators out here that create non-copyright music. It's not gonna be a problem if somebody else knows. Like, be so for real. You love makeup? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna go into this black now, and I'm gonna start deepening that green. And I want to do a cut crease for sure. I don't know if I want to do like a full cut crease though. I don't think I ever really do full cut creases. I think all the looks that I do are like half. Let's see. Thank you so much. I appreciate. What color am I doing? We're doing green. I'm using black right now to deepen out this color. We're doing Princess Tiana for today's look. Yes, I do. Hi, Jonathan. Let's see. All right, so I'm taking that black and I'm really deepening it before I cut the crease. As you can see, like it's getting darker, and that's what I wanted. Hi, gorgeous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You said so fast. Yes, I'm trying to get this look done because I know some people want to get out and hang out with their family today. So that's why I'm trying to like speed through today's look. I'm so good at makeup. Thank you so much. You said, can I play the song Voice in Your Head? I can't. If it's a song that's going to get copyrighted, I cannot play it. Slay, thank you, girl. Hi, Mia. Am I going somewhere later on? But I'm not going to wear this outside because, for one, it's hot outside and I want to enjoy my day out without feeling like I have something all over my face. Plus, I wear glasses, so sometimes wearing makeup and glasses gets a little annoying. So I just wanted to come on here and do our look for today, and then we got to talk about the look we're going to do tomorrow. You love the makeup? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see. What are we doing today? We're doing Tiana. You said last time you were with a spaceship and a cow. Yeah, we're on Disney princesses now. We did Cinderella already. I feel like that's like really loud behind me. And we did Snow White yesterday. So now today we're doing Tiana. All right, let's see. Green Goblin? No, but that would be kind of cool, right? All right, cool. So, am I a professional? I would like to think that I am. I'm self-taught, so do I have a license for it? No. Everything that I'm doing here, I've taught myself. All right, so we got that up there now. I have green all over my shirt now. So let's go ahead and cut our crease for today's look. I think I want to do a gold wing liner for sure. And we're going to just take that up in there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Ava. All right, so I'm placing my Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer on here, and then I'm going to look up and start cutting Poison Ivy. So I think that'd be really cool to do like DC Marvel. I know somebody mentioned like Harley Quinn in another look, and I feel like you guys really have like amazing ideas, which is why I like going live, because you guys keep up with like the series. It's really cool. Happy 4th to you too. Let's see. Can I say your name? Hi, Laura. I look beautiful with no makeup. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Eyebrows are uneven. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, let's see. Hi, Moana. I'm talented. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so now I'm going to start cutting the crease. I have to get a different brush because this one is starting to like bend. I've washed it, and I think the glue that holds the actual brush together kind of like went off. Your mom is doing makeup too, period. I'm from the United States. I'm from VA. Where's everybody else from, and what time is it where you are? I knew that was going to happen. I got concealer in my eye. Where's everybody from? I know right now it's 12:30 in the afternoon, and I always get people from all over on here. Well, look, are we doing? We're doing Tiana today. So Princess Tiana. We did Cinderella. We've done Snow White. And if you want to see what those look like, right there where it says subscribe here, that's my channel with all the looks that we've created together on here. If you're new, we like to create looks together. So that's what we're doing now. We're doing Tiana. So I need you guys' help for tomorrow's look anyway. Next look is going to be our final princess, and then the look after that, y'all voted and you guys wanted to see me do a nothing but full face of like elf makeup products, which I spent $100 of my own money for. So I'll be doing that on Sunday. So I can definitely add that to the list of things that we're going to be doing now. All right, so I'm cutting this crease. I don't know why today my creases want to act so like difficult when it comes to cutting them, but that's all right. We're gonna make sure they're as even as possible. Let's see, Moana. Yes, you missed a lot, girl. You didn't really miss much. I promise you, you didn't. You're from Oklahoma, and it's 11:31. Period. 18. So that means it's what, 6:31 where you are. My favorite color is green, girl. That's why I like kind of doing Tiana. You got to tell me your name. Let's see. Can I do Elsa next time? I'm gonna do a vote. It's gonna be a poll that pops up. It's 10:30 a.m. in Florida. I didn't know you guys were 2 hours behind. Let's see. Happy 4th to you too. 12:30 in Brooklyn. I love it. But I'm gonna post a poll on our community tab so that way we can vote on the next look. You said hi, Kinsley. Tiana, yes, girl. How's my day going? It's going amazing. I wanted to come on here and do today's look. I know everybody's gonna be busy for the 4th today, so I want to come on here and finish out as much as possible. Colorado is 10:31, 11:31 in Louisiana, period. I love it. Also, guys, if you want me to like shout you out or say hi, you got to tell me your name. Because some of you guys' screen names are completely different from your actual name, so it makes it kind of hard for me to do that. All right, so we're cutting our crease again. Trying to make sure it's just rounded out like that pretty much, which I think we're good now. I have hooded lids, so I kind of have to cut it a little bit higher than normal, but that's all right. All right, and then I think on the inside in here, I want to go in with gold for sure. Should I use like gold glitter? What do y'all think? Let me know. All right, so we got our crease cut. Let's see. Hi, your sister. What's her name? Hi, Leah. Hi, Sugar Bear. I love that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Happy 4th to you. Is it Guinevere? Is that how you say your name? Hi, Jesse. Hi, happy 4th. You like the... Yeah, I gotta talk to y'all. The fact that y'all come here and talk to me, I love that. You just subscribed. Thank you. Hi, Kinsley. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Titus. How are y'all doing today? I know it's the 4th. Happy 4th to some. I know some people that are from overseas are probably like, what the heck is the 4th? It's the Independence Day for our country. But I know not everybody celebrates it. We kind of just go out and hang out as people. All right, so let's see. Should I use gold right here for Tiana? You on a road trip? Be safe. Where are you going though? I would love to know. You subscribe? Thank you for subscribing. I think I want to do a gold. I feel like a gold would be really, really pretty. So if you're new here, I often like to ask you all like to help me create my looks. So I do need you guys' help with this now. Should I do a yes for a gold? Yes. Okay, cool. I could definitely do that. All right, so I'm gonna set the base. I also have like 2 gold glitters in here. Which one do you think I should use? This is 1 or 2. Which one do you think I should use? 1 or 2? Let me know. Hi, Bobby. It's going great. Yes. What I say? 1 or 2? 2. Everybody's saying 2. Hi, Olivia. 2. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more 2s. Okay, cool. Looks like we're doing 2. So I want to set the base before I do that. So I'm gonna take a gold pigment from the palette first and set the base, and then I'm gonna go over it with some gold glitter. This just helps out so the gold stands out a little bit more, and I wanted to do that just because even though this is gold glitter, you still don't want the base to shine through too much. So that's a little bit of gold. 2 looks. Yes, literally. Like I feel like glitter is like the only way to go to with like doing any of the princesses. I feel like all of them. I think, did we do glitter with Snow White yesterday? I don't think we did. I think she was the only look that we didn't do glitter with. 2, where do I get all my makeup from? So I either get scented, I buy it, or yeah, that's mainly it. I either get scented or my husband buys it or I'll buy it. All right, so let me go back into those greens, and then I'm going to put that shimmer shade on there for Tiana's look. I'm thinking I want to do a frog, a crown, so kind of like how yesterday when we did Snow White's apple and the ribbon. I think I want to do like a frog on one side, and then maybe like a crown, and then like instead of a beauty mark right there, maybe like a kiss mark to represent like the beauty, like not the beauty, but giving like the Princess and the Frog theme. All right, so now that I have this on here with these greens, these look super pretty. All right, I'm gonna take my black now, and I'm just gonna deepen out the outside for sure, like this. Guys, I often have to like go play tag with my kids, and I don't mean actual tag. I hear my daughter crying, so I need like 15 seconds, guys. So if you can, count to 15 for me and I'll be right back. Just count to 15. That's all I need is 15 seconds. Enjoy the music though, guys. Running down the stairs is no joke. No joke. Ow, my knee. Woo! Woo. I don't even know no more. Oh gosh. Somebody said 40. 40 is insane. How fast were you counting? Oh gosh. That was intense. Always having to run up and down the stairs. I really need to start working out. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to start putting our glitter on. I'm going to go in with some lash glue because this is the only way that I can really get it to lay on the way I want it to. Someone said 400. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so if you guys can too. Also, how old is everybody on here? I like to ask because I often get like a lot of different age groups, and I just like to see who my besties are today. Y'all, I am out of breath. Having to run up and down the stairs is not for me. I'm too much of a big back. I like to eat too much. I like my snacks. So working out, I don't know. I just don't like working out. Which is crazy because I used to be an athlete, but girl, I don't do that no more. Don't do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my glitter on. So that's what the glitter looks like on the inside. And I'm going to just dip into it. And I'm literally just going to press it on over the top. This is super pigmented. I haven't used this glitter in so long. I'm going to have glitter everywhere. Well, it's super pretty. Can you guys see that? Like, look at that sparkle. That's insane. Literally gorgeous. No, I'm not going to do a 4th of July look only because I was already doing a series before the 4th even came in. And I don't want to make my besties mad at me. And they'd be like, girl, what the heck are you doing? We said do Disney princesses. Why are you doing the 4th? All right, cool. So we got our glitter on like that. We're doing Tiana. Oh, thank you, Olivia, girl. Thank you, girl. All right, so I'm going to go back in with those green shades. I feel like y'all chose the perfect glitter. Like, wow. Y'all really did that. I'm cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into that green shade just to really make it set into that gold because I don't want it to look separate. I need it to look more gradient. This looks really, really pretty, y'all. Thank y'all for the recommendation on which glitter to use because this gold is like popping. It's super pretty. How old am I? I'm 27. I'm 27. You like the glitter? Yeah, y'all ate down with that one. Y'all ate down. That's why I said I like coming on live because y'all often help me get my looks together. And this gold, oh, this gold is eating. No, I don't also dress up. I mainly just do the makeup looks. I like to do like full out stuff during Halloween. I feel like during that time, now that's a different story. Halloween, yeah. All right, so I'm thinking I want to do a winged liner, and I'm just gonna take my black eyeliner by NYX. It's the Epic Link. That forehead is 40 years. Might be. I do have a big forehead, but I love it. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my wing liner. I'm gonna take this black, and I think I'm gonna do it at an angle because I think I want to smoke it out on the outside. And we're doing a frog, we're doing a crown, and maybe like a little cute kiss mark to represent the look. You love my makeup? You're going to Las Vegas? Ooh, have fun. No, I can't add a Hello Kitty because that wouldn't make sense to the look. We're doing Disney princesses. I know people keep asking me to do Hello Kitty, so I got to do it at some point. I know I do. I know somebody mentioned saying like do Betty Boop, and I was like Jessica Rabbit would be cute. That's what I say. If you subscribe and stick around during Halloween, you guys are going to see a lot of looks. You love my makeup? Thank you so much. You said I don't have a big forehead. Girl, it's okay. Like, I know I have a big forehead. Most people don't think I do, but girl, I've always had a big forehead. I had to grow into it. Like, when I was a teen, or like a kid, I know my forehead was big. Ain't nobody had to tell me that. I already knew that. But it's okay. I love my forehead. All right, I'm trying to get some of this glitter off of my lashes so when it comes to blending it out, it doesn't look crazy. All right, so now I'm going to take my angled brush and I'm going to dip it into a little bit of black and smoke it out. What are we doing today? We are doing Princess Tiana today. And what I'm doing for the 4th, yes, we are going to the beach to watch some fireworks today. That's what we're going to do. You excited for the lips? Well, luckily with Princess Tiana, I think her lips are like pink. So we don't have to do another red lip today. So if you came here and you saw my last 2 looks, we had to do red lips. So I think for this one, I think we're in the clear. I think we're in the clear. I'm talented. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my mascara as soon as I can find it. It's right here. I use the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. As you can see, I don't have much lashes. They're like really short. But once you put on the mascara, it just makes it darker and it just looks so pretty. Let's see. You watched the fireworks show yesterday. How was it? Yes, it's going to be fire. And then, girl, we're bringing food, too, because, you know, we're going to be out there for a while. So, got to bring some snacks and whatnot for the kiddos. I have great skin. Thank you so much, girl. I drink water, and I know people often ask me, like, how do I take off my makeup looks? By doing my skincare routine. I literally go in there, and I think I wash my face at least 3 times. And I know people are like, girl, that's a lot. But I do that to make sure all of it's off my face. Like, I really got to make sure my face is clean. I'm a germaphobe, so I can tell when like stuff is on my face. All right, you ready to be in a movie? Period. Put on purple lipstick. She didn't have on purple lipstick in that though. Descendants will be crazy. I love that though. I love that. Let's see. Do I know Zoe? Who's Zoe? You can't watch the fireworks. Why? Can I sing? No, Tiana, I can't sing. Like, you don't want to hear me sing. Trust me. I only sound good in the shower when I'm by myself. My skin's beautiful. Thank you. This is Tiana. Is 19 years old. Which Tiana? Like you talking about the one in the movie? Was she actually 19? Was she? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I always learn something new on here. You always kind of like come on here and tell me. All right, let me dust some of this stuff away off my face. And I think I want to go ahead and put my lashes on already. So I'm going to put some lash glue on. I got my tweezers and my lashes right here. And the bulk of the like actual look, so you can be able to tell it's her, is going to be like on the drawings on the side of the face. For sure. I look beautiful. Thank you. You should draw a turtle on my face. Well, I'm not going to draw a turtle because we're doing Princess and a Frog. You know, ain't no turtle in there. Ain't no turtle in that, girl. So we got to do a frog. You love my makeup? Thank you. I love all of you. You guys are amazing. Use Vaseline on your skin. Girl, I use Clean and Clear, and then I'll go in with a toner to even out my skin tone again. And then I'll go in with like Aveeno face lotion. It has SPF in it, so it protects my skin from the sun. Hi, girl. Hi, everybody. But there is a frog. Yeah, there is a frog. Somebody said a turtle, though. So I'm going to do a frog on the side of my face once we like get through the rest of the makeup. So if you guys don't know, what I like to do first is I always do my eyeshadow first, and then I'll go into my base routine, and then we'll draw everything else. So first, right now, we're letting this dry down before we go into putting everything else on. So I got my lashes right here. I got my tweezers here. I'm waiting for that glue to dry. So while that's drying, I'm going to go in and I'm going to prep my skin now. Let me go ahead and take this off too. This part always hurts, so let me be careful because this part hurts me the most. And then I can't even see. There it is. I was looking for that piece. Oh, yep. Woo! That one hurt. Oh, so we got a nice sharp one right there. Now my eyes are tearing up. That's what I was trying to avoid. I'm beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful. Real baddie. Thank you, girl. You're a baddie. He says, Queen, you're gorgeous. You're queen. And you're gorgeous. I'm good at makeup. Girl, thank you. I've been practicing. And it's funny that I'm saying practicing because I'm self-taught. So I have a lot of stuff that I learned over the years. Trial and error, because sometimes I'll create looks and I'll be like, oh, that didn't come out right. That didn't come out right. All right, so let's see. I'm going to do my lashes now, and then we're going to move on to our base routine. I was actually going to skin prep, but my glue is drying down enough already, so we're good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and press these on. I recommend that if you are a lash strip girly and you want to learn how to put your lashes on, put that lash glue on your eyes. Let it dry down a bit before you put it on. Like right now in the inner corner of my eye, it's not dry enough. But as you can see with the lashes, it looks really, really good. So let's go ahead and let's put on our primer. I'm going to go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And we're going to prime our face. And then we're going to zoom through the base routine. Only because I want to hurry up and draw like the frog and the kiss and all that good stuff. Girl, listen. All you got to do is literally subscribe to my channel. Right there in that pinned comment, that's my real name. My name is Imani. I'm a beauty content creator. Been doing this for almost 10 years. And I literally teach beginner-friendly makeup tutorials on my channel. So if you want to learn anything from eyeshadow to putting on your lashes, doing brows, girl, I got a tutorial for you on my channel. Yes, I normally use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And I love that one down because it's more affordable. But they're pretty much the same thing. Milk is just on the like more... it's a little bit more expensive, I should say. I won't say better quality because both qualities are amazing. But... Milk is a little bit more expensive, and I like to stick with affordable routes for my baddies on a budget because makeup can get very, very expensive. All right, so we got our lashes on. Now we're gonna zoom through everything else. Pretty. Let's see. You says like you have a BF. I have a husband. I've been married for 6.5 years. All right, wedding anniversary is in December. Let's see. What about blush? Oh, girl, we got a lot of stuff to do. If you're new here, like I said, I have a makeup routine, so you're about to see it all. I go in order for a reason because if I don't, I'm gonna get mixed up. So I'm gonna go into the e.l.f. Camo Blush in the shade Pinky Promise. This is my favorite blush to use. You know what's funny? I don't normally do my blush first, but I'm gonna do it today because why not? So I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out, and then I'm gonna do my concealer because I don't want my blush to be I don't want it to be too much today. And you know, I normally wouldn't say that, but just today I don't want it to be much. Let's see. You love how I did my eyeshadow. Thank you, girl. You saw the pictures yesterday and they looked amazing. Thank you, Madeline. You're perfect, girl. Hey, girl, dye your hair red. You know, I did that a long time ago. I did that back in high school. Mind you, I was in high school almost 10 years ago. Oh, yeah, I'm 27 and people love to call me auntie now, which is funny. I mean, yes, I'm somebody's auntie, but girl, don't call me auntie. Don't call me that. Don't call me that. Don't make me feel old. I ate. Thank you, girl. You like my edges? Thank you, girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to do a lot to get them back because after having my kids took my edges and it was looking a little crazy. It was looking a little crazy. Hi, Michaela. How old were you when you got married? I was 21. 21. I'm 27 now. I had to think about that. I don't know why I had to think that hard about it though, girl. Like, come on now. You know what's bad? I'm really not good with dates, but my husband is. So like sometimes I'll be like, oh, my bad. My bad. We said, what's your makeup style going like? So me, I'm a full glam girly. And I just thought about that today. A lot of people love the soft glam, no makeup look, stuff like that. But that's not me. I love full glam makeup. I love exploring new colors. Soft glams are cool. And yes, I can do them. But it's just something about playing with color that's just really, really fun. I'm just a girl. Like, I want to draw. I want to look cute. What style are we going for? So we're doing Princess Tiana today. So we did Cinderella first, and then we did Snow White yesterday. So today we're going for Princess Tiana. So I know right now it's probably kind of hard to tell. So we're paying homage by doing the greens, but I'm gonna draw a frog, and I'm thinking like a little cute kiss mark, and then maybe like a tiara on the side. All right, so now I'm gonna go into my Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer and my Bobbi Brown concealer. This one's in the shade Golden. What time is it where I live? It is 3:46. No, it's not. It's not 3:46. It's 12:49. Girl, what was you reading? I'm pretty, you're pretty. Thank you. What blush did I use? I used the e.l.f. Camo Blush in the shade Pinky Promise. That is my go-to. If you're into makeup, that blush right there is like the it girl blush. Is the it girl, but do I like watermelon? Absolutely. Can I do blue? So one thing about Tiana, she didn't have any blue on in that, so I want to stay true to the look. So I know you guys have a lot of looks in mind that you guys want to see me do. That's why I say subscribe and let me know. There's a thing like on my channel that you can comment on and create your own post, and you can tell me like, girl, do this look next, and I will do it. I love doing looks that y'all want to see. You're jealous I'm pretty? I'm jealous because you're so beautiful. So now what? Now what? What's my name? My name is Imani. So right there in that pinned comment, it says subscribe here. That's actually my real name. I do beauty content for beautiful people like you, and we just sit down here. These are called FaceTime. So my girl Olivia, I don't know if she's still on here, but she always gets on me if I don't say it right. But these are like our FaceTime calls. I know it's just a live, but I like to think of it as like a big old group chat, and we're just talking and doing makeup. Hey Olivia, girl, that's who I was talking about. You love my face, I love your face. You said you're a fan favorite. I'm your fan. I'm 27. Oh, thank you so much, Sophie. I do a rainbow on one of the designs. So we still have a whole bunch of series that we can get into. So I'm definitely here to do something like that. I did not spray my face with my setting spray before I did this, but this is okay. I'll spray it afterwards. But we pretty much come on here. We talk about anything realistically. We could talk about music. We talk about makeup. We talk about looks we want to create. And by the end of this look, y'all basically can see the look that we created together. Because I often ask you guys, like, what should we do with this look today? What are we doing? How are we going to do this? I'm pretty, you're pretty. So right now we're doing Tiana. That one, like in my live yesterday, I got that a lot. Like everybody was like, do Tiana, do Tiana. And I don't know, maybe it's just because my favorite color is green. That's why everybody was saying it. But do I put makeup on every day? Yep, to come and talk to y'all. We sit here and we come on live and we create makeup looks together. Girl, we've done Lilo and Stitch. We've done animal print. We've done like the solar system. I started doing fruit, but I think I want to start that one over because I didn't finish that series. So we come in here and we pretty much do anything. Y'all give me a look and that's what we do. I'm beautiful, you're beautiful. Can I please do a frog on my face? Girl, yes, we're gonna do that for sure. So in order for me to do that, I actually have to do my base routine first before I do it. Because if I was to do it prior, then it was just gonna look like a muddy mess and we don't want that. Oh, thank you, Ambi. I love that we can be a positive space for you, girl. I hope everything's going all right though, okay? You said you can never be that pretty in my life. Girl, you're lying. You're gorgeous now. What are you talking about? Don't play. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna go into bronzing. So mind you, what I just used, I used the e.l.f. Camo Blush in the shade Pinky Promise, and I used two concealers, the Bobbi Brown concealer in the shade Golden, and then I used the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer to brighten up under my eyes, which I always do. This was in the shade 22.5 in, and that in means neutral. So now we're gonna warm up the face. I would normally put this on the back of my hand, but I'm kind of like moving fast for a reason today because I know people want to get out and enjoy their 4th, and I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. Let's see. She's the only person who knows about me in the world that I love. Aw. Okay, so I got this on here now. Now I'm gonna take, what brush do I want to use? I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush. Let's see. I'm pretty, you're pretty. What's the 4th of July? Olympic girl. So it's pretty much the U.S.'s Independence Day. It was the day that the U.S. found independence. But I don't think anybody in our country actually celebrates it for that reason. I think we really just celebrate it because we love the fireworks. We love the barbecues and just hanging out with friends and family, realistically. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. All right, so we're bronzing up, and then I'm going to go in with foundation next, and then I'm going to go in with my powders to set everything, and then we're going to start drawing those things. Now, y'all got to bear with me because whenever I draw stuff on my face, I don't know. It be looking a little crazy sometimes. I feel like yesterday's apple and ribbon came out super duper cute. So just bear with me with that one. So I'm going to go into my beauty brand. This is Timeless Beauty. I own a foundation line, 50 shades to be exact. Not bragging or anything, but just wanted to let you guys know that I have a shade for literally everybody. And we're going to put that underneath. And as you can see, it's going to be the perfect match. And that's what you want your foundation to look like. You want it to look like it's your skin. You don't want it to be super dark or super, super light. You need that perfect match. All right, so now we're blending it out. And I'm going to mush it in. Can I please turn on? Yeah, I'm going to turn my face so you guys can see it. Let's see, what's my line? The name of it is Timeless Beauty. I just finished production, so all of it will be coming out very, very soon. I just got to it has to get here. That's the only thing. How is my husband? He's 28, a year older than me. Slay to you too. My routine is good. Thank you, girl. Mind you, I haven't set anything. So everything that I just put on is all wet products. And when I say wet products, I mean like concealers, blush, liquid stuff. All right, so now I'm going to go into the Revolution Makeup Banana Setting Powder. And I'm going to start setting everything so we can start drawing soon. So I'm going to go back in with that same brush that I used to blend out my concealers. Take off some of that one and start pressing underneath. And I'm going to put that pretty much everywhere, realistically. God made you pretty. God made you beautiful. So now what? All right, so I'm pressing that in. My allergies always get me back here. I don't know if it's because I'm pressing on my face or what, but I have that real bad. So as you can see, this is with the setting powder. So here it looks more dewy, more wet. But once you set it with that, it starts looking real smooth and like a filter. Mind you, we don't have nothing on. No, I'm not going to dye my hair red. I don't have time for that today, guys. And plus, I cut my hair off back in May. And I don't want to do too much with it. My goal is to grow it back out and even longer than it used to be. So I don't think I'm going to put any more color in my hair. I just wanted to like just be what it is. Can I do Glinda? That would be really, really pretty. Somebody told me to do Elphaba too. How long was my hair? My hair was down to my shoulders. So kind of long, not too long. But I just started noticing like breakage and I was just like, you know what? It's just hair. My hair doesn't define whether I'm beautiful or not. So I cut it off. All right, so now we're pressing this in. And I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Press Powder. This one's in the shade 330. So if your skin color is close to mine, this is really, really good for really giving like that flawless finish. Let's see. You love makeup, girl. You're in the right place then. Half Elphaba, half Glinda. I think that'd be really cool to do. All right. So I'm pressing this onto my face now. Mind you, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder in the shade 330 Toffee Caramel. A lot of the products that I use, you can literally find them at Walmart, CVS, Target, Walgreens. They're drugstore beauty products, so they're affordable. All right, cool. So we got that now. We're going to go into blush. I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place Bella Blush. I don't know if this is still continued. It might be discontinued, so don't quote me on that one. You have the same skin as me, then a lot of the products that I use will be perfect for you. So that means when it comes time for you to possibly try my Timeless Beauty foundation, then your shade match will be Warm Mahogany. It'll be the perfect one. It'll be your summer shade because my winter shade is completely different. Like most people don't even know that they're supposed to have at least 2 foundation shades, one for the summer and one for the winter. Because obviously, you know, you're going to be a little bit brighter in the wintertime. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the Benefit Cosmetics Hula Caramel Bronzer. And we're going to warm up our face. And then we're going to start drawing that frog. And I think I want to do a little kiss on my face, like right here. Let me see. I think I want to do that first just to see how it comes out. No, no, I'm gonna draw my frog because those things take a little bit longer. So I need to do those first. All right, so we're warming our face up now. Let's do a little bit on our nose. I'm gonna take some more like color under my eye too. That way we can have a nice seamless blend with everything. All right, cool. So we have that one. Should I use a white eyeliner, guys? What do you guys think? White eyeliner, brown, or what color? I like a butterfly. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you. Sleeping Beauty. Oh, that'll be really pretty. I think her like pinks and purples, right? That'll be pretty. You subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Thank you for that, guys. I really appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this white thing because I feel like the white will open up my eyes a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take some green under my eyes to smoke it out. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you're new here, I often smoke out my waterline just because it just adds that extra oomph. It's really, really pretty. All right, so we got our white on there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take some green now. You love me, I love you. Thank you. All right, so what color? I'm gonna take this angled brush. It's really, really small. And I like that because it gets right in the spots that I need it to. Y'all, like my allergies are kicking my butt right now. All right, so I'm gonna take this like, it's called Dino. And I wanna put that like right here and drag it out. And I'm gonna smoke it out just a bit. And I think I might even take like a dark green on the outside of it. But yes, our girl Tiana is going to get her look today. So we've done Cinderella, we've done Snow White, and now tomorrow's look, I need you guys' help on figuring out what we're going to do. Thank you so much. You says your hair goes down to your ankles. Girl, you got a lot of hair. Can you share, please? Share. I need some of that. Even though I kind of like my short hair right now because it's hot outside and I don't have to worry about like being overly hot. All right, so I'm taking a little bit of black and I'm putting it on the back side because I want it to be a little bit darker. And then I'm thinking I want to take a really, really light shimmer shade on the inner corner of my eye. And it's a really, really pretty color in here that's getting muddied by all the other colors I've been using. So I'm going to press that maybe right about here. It's like a champagne kind of color. I don't know if you guys can see like that shimmer shade right there. You're doing makeup just like me. Thank you, girl. Rapunzel tomorrow. That'd be really, really cute. Am I a makeup artist? I'm a beauty content creator here on YouTube. I've been creating content for almost 10 years. I did do makeup artistry for a while, but I stopped and came back because, you know, I don't feel like people should have to pay to learn how to do their makeup. That's just me. I know you have some makeup artists that think otherwise, but me personally, I don't think you need to, especially if I'm giving free game. Thank you for being a long-time subscriber. I love and I adore you. All right, so this is the eyes. I'm gonna put some mascara on the bottom, and then we're gonna start drawing out. My hair is pulled back into a bun. Who? Tiana's? Because if you're talking about me, girl, ain't no bun back there. Trust me, my hair is cut off. It's really, really short. Ain't no bun. I'm a bald head baddie right now. All right, so I'm putting my mascara on, and then we're gonna go into my white gel liner again. I like to use that to draw because it helps me create the outlines. All right, cool. So we got our mascara on. What's my go-to makeup look for going out? Girl, a regular soft glam. So I'll put some bronzer all over my eyes. I'll have the same blush placement, and then I'll do a nude lip. So pretty much this minus the color on the eyes. All right, so let's see. So for this frog drawing that I want to do, I think I might just do the face. I don't really want to do like the whole body because I feel like that'd be a bit much. Because like I said, people want to get out. So I'm going to turn my face, guys, and we're going to start doing this. Do Ariel? Absolutely. I think that'll be cool. Pocahontas? Yes. You have to leave, but you'll see the pictures. Absolutely, Madeline. I'll be posting the pictures for sure. All right. So let's see. I think I'm going to do the frog over here. So I'm going to do like one eye like this. And then do that here. Another eye like that. I know it looks like Mickey Mouse ears right now. And then I'm going to do a mouth like that. Cool. So that's going to be like the frog face. And then for the tiara, I'm not really sure what I want to do for the tiara. Let's see. Tiara drawing. I like to look, mind you, I'm looking at my laptop right now because I want to catch some ideas on what exactly to draw. This one's really simple, so I'm thinking just do something like this. And then, I don't know, you guys can't see that. So we're going to do some triangles here. Biggest one here. here and then finish it out there. So that's gonna be the tiara. Let's see. What does my husband say about my makeup? So the thing was, when he met me, because we met in the military, I was in the military. He didn't know I had did all this. So he saw me when I was barefaced and everything. But then when he found out that I was a beauty content creator, he thought it was really, really cool. So he loves my looks. He really does. Sometimes he'll even tell me the looks I should create. All right, so here, let's see. So going back to the frog now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill that in with some concealer. And we're going to start coloring him in. I think I'm going to do some shading too. So up here, realistically, is his eyeballs. But I got to fill it in with some concealer. Let's see. Your Cardi B, period, girl. Girl said that's what I like to hear. I'm pretty, you're pretty. Thank you. All right, so cool. So I'm filling this frog in with concealer, and then I'm going to let that dry down before I go into like shading. I love the shade. I don't know. I've been obsessed with it a lot lately. All right, so I'm going to fill this one into... And I think I'm going to do... What color was her like tiara, guys? Do you guys remember? I mean, granted, I could always just look over at my laptop, but I like to hear what you guys might want to see. All right, so I'm going to fill that in. You said, can you tell me what does your husband... What does that mean, girl? What does that mean? Wow, my allergies are kicking my tail. Let's see. Thank you. Silver. You said it was silver? I think so too. All right, so I'm going to try to draw like a cute little kiss on my face. So I'm going to use this really... I'm just going to use this again. I use this white gel liner for everything. So let's see. For a kiss, I'm looking here. So I'm going to do kind of like a Cupid's bow. Like that. And then here... like that. And then I think here will just be like... Oh, wait. Can you guys even see that? I realized I wasn't pointing towards the camera. All right. And then I'm going to come here and bring it around her the bottom lip. And so we have the little kiss because, you know, she has to kiss the frog. And I'm going to fill it in with the red. So there's some big lips, right, girl? Really big. I'm a real princess. You're a real princess. What makeup look are we doing? We're doing Tiana. So I have to do a lot of drawing. And now I'm going to go into some shading once I like flatten this out. So I'm going to start flattening this out. And I'm going to put a base down, like a base green down for our frog. So I think the color that I want to use for that, let me see, because there's some pretty greens in here. I think I'm gonna go into the Morphe Abbey Roberts green, and then they have a lime. That's a lime green though. I don't want to use a lime green. I don't want to look crazy. You subscribe to my channel. Thank you, girl. All right, so I'm just gonna use. I'm gonna use Apple Martini again in this palette, and I'm just gonna like press it on there, and then I'm gonna go in with some shading, of course, to finish everything else out. So the goal right now is just to lay the colors down. One of his eyes might be a little bit bigger than the other, so let me fix that too. All right. Had to drag it out a bit. All right, and then his eyes are going to be up here for our frog. And then I'm going to go in with that darker green and start shading too. So I got to draw his little mouth or whatever. I'm the best. Girl, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. You're a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. It's okay if you have to go. I know it's a holiday for some. Also, it's the weekend, so some people want to get out and enjoy their weekend. I thank you for stopping by and joining in. I always post photos, so if you want to see how the look came out, just be subscribed to my channel because I'll end up, at the end of this live, I'll post the photos of how the look came out. So no worries. I thank you for stopping by, though. All right, so we have our base green down now. So I'm going to go into some shading. So I'm going to close this palette, go back into that deeper green, and start outlining it a bit. And like this, pretty much. That's pretty much the same green. So let me mix it up a little bit with the black. Yeah, like so. Maybe I should use like a little bit of brown too. Here with the shading, take a little bit of black and brown again. Come up on the side. Yeah, I like this one better. All right, cool. Subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys, if I'm not answering you right away. I'm working on our shading for our frog. So I'm looking in the other direction. But I promise you I'm not trying to ignore you. Hi, bestie boo. You subscribe. Thank you for subscribing and becoming a bestie. Is that what you guys want to be called? Is that what you guys want to be called? Let me know. Because I feel like I got to have a name for you guys now. I feel like you guys are some ride or dies and some amazing people. So I feel like we got to have a name for what we call each other. So do y'all want to be called like besties or the mob? What are you thinking? I feel like that'd be really cool. So that way when I'm talking to y'all know exactly who I'm talking to. So either besties or the mob. What are y'all thinking? Let's see. You subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. All right, so now, what's my favorite color? My favorite color is green, girl. So I'm loving everything about this. Hi, Haley. You're at the beach right now? Well, thank you for stopping and tuning in. All right, I'm taking that brown now and doing a lot of our shading. Besties is so cute. I thought so too. I want to stick with besties. I like besties. I think that's super, super cute. All right, cool. So we got this on here now. And I'm going to go in and shade some more around the other side. Not too much, though. Just enough. And then I'm going to go back in with that green and reinforce it so that way it doesn't get lost. Like so. Yeah, so cool. Now I can take that and come back up. Start mixing it in. And then we're going to work on his eyes up top. And then we're going to do his mouth. And then we're going to move on to the tiara next. I'm slaying. Thank you, girl. You love when I do makeup? Thank you. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I love when y'all come in and y'all help me create these looks. Because I promise you sometimes I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing today. Let's see. OMG. Yes, girl. Maybe MSI fans. That'd be cute. Like, I like besties. I think the mob is cute. Because y'all be going in. Like, if somebody try to come in and be negative, y'all be like, get that out of here. You love the TNT mirror? Thank you. You subscribe? Thank you. No, it's not, girly pop. This is for the Princess and the Frog theme. All right, so now I need to take something for the eyes. So I'm gonna take the back of this because it's really tiny and I think it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Let's see. Hi. Everybody always loves the besties, so I might just keep as besties realistically. And then I'm gonna take this white now. No, son. Okay, baby, that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna take this white and start doing the eyes. I'm just gonna draw like little circles. Princess and the Frog. Oh. Yeah. Like a movie? Yeah, baby. Oh, I get it now. I'm glad. I look good. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, besties all the way. I like besties too because it makes it more personal. I feel like y'all are like my friends. Like y'all come on here and y'all help me out and do these looks. I'd be like, I gotta call my friends today. All right, so I'm filling this in now. We got the eyes going. I think I'm just going to take like a regular black liner or two to finish out the inside of the eyes. Cool. So now we have that for the eye area. And for the mouth, I'm going to have to use my black liner for this. He's going to have like a little weird quirky smile. I feel like that's the only way to do it. Wait, frogs have noses, right? They have like little two holes. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. So I'm just going to do like here and here. I hope they have noses. I think they do. Don't quote me. He's going to be a cute little character. So I'm going to draw like a little smile like this. And then I'm going to go on the inside and fix it so it's not green on the inside of his mouth. All right, so I'm going to go in with some concealer and then I'm going to let that dry down before I move on to anything else. Princess Tiana, yes. You said I've come so far? Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Happy 4th to you, too. All right, so now I'm going to take this on the inside of the mouth. Hopefully, I can stay within the lines. And then I'm going to go in with, like, some pinks for the tongue and the red and whatnot. I just wanted to fill it in so that way you could tell it's his mouth. I'll go back in and I'll reinforce that black line afterwards. Let's see. Do Ariel next? Yeah, I live in Virginia. That's where I live. I live in the States. Yes, I do remember you. Let's see. What can I do the pupils with? I'm waiting for it to dry down because I'm gonna go in with that same black liner that I use for the mouth to do that. So I just wanted to finish that out first. Shoot, I even need to take just wait. I have a brown liner that I could use to outline and reinforce the line so the shading looks a little bit better too. So I'm gonna go here on the outside. Yeah, and come out here. Yeah, this is just really helping reinforce that line and the shading a little bit. This is a brown gel liner, so I'm not doing too much. So like that. Yes, I love you guys too. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you, baby. All right, so then hold on, guys. All right, cool. So now I think that's dry for the most part. So now get a test of color. 34. Okay. Am I playing Roblox? Wow. That comment was very childish. Okay, let's get you out of here. So I always get the trolls sometimes. Like sometimes it'd be a good live. It's always a good live with you guys, so it really don't matter. You said the frog is adorable. Thank you, girl. I'm gonna do like a little circle. I'm trying to make sure it's dry though. So I'm gonna do like his eyes on the inside with this little black NYX Epic ink liner that I use to draw my wing. And then I'm gonna go back in with that white to draw like a cute little like glare in his eyes, so it has a little bit of dimension in it. Um, yeah. All right, cool. On my music, I forgot commercials still come on this thing. Oh, I gotta wait anyway. All right, so I'm gonna take this now. Clock the frog. Yes, he's cute. The fact that you guys can recognize as a frog, that's a good thing. All right, so I'm gonna draw like a little dot in his eye, like that. I don't know if you guys can even really see that. All right, let's do the same thing here, like that. I just wanted his eyes to be like really vibrant. Good enough. All right, so now that that is good, I'm gonna fix his mouth and come back around with that concealer, not concealer, my Epic ink liner. All right, now we can fill in his tongue. So I'm gonna go in with like a little red. I'm trying to scoot in so you guys can see everything. Do you have to tell people your name? So my name is Imani. So that pinned comment right there that says Imani E, that's actually me. That's my real name. All right, so I'm gonna take this red now, and I'm gonna go on the inside of his mouth, and then I'm gonna draw like a little cute pink tongue over that, so you can tell that he has a tongue. Because what's a frog without his tongue, right? All right, cool. There, and then I have a pink right here, and I'm gonna just draw like a cute little round thing here. So there's his tongue. So we got our frog finished. I feel like that went very, very fast. We didn't have to wait too long. Let's see. Hi, Ayana. Hi, Ariana. Let's see. All right, cool. So we got the mouth reinforced. Now we can move on to the crown. What eyeshadow palette did I use for my eyes? So I used two different ones. I use this Journey Beauty palette. This is a black owned brand. And then I use the Morphe Abby Roberts palette that I don't even know if they still sell anymore. So there's our frog. Now we got to work on the crown. So the good thing about the crown, guys, I thought I had more rhinestones for that one. So I'll just go in with these rhinestones. I thought I still had some clear ones. Clear silver is what I meant. So I'm just going to use these for the stones. So we said silver. So let me see what I can use for that. Oh, wait. Should I use my silver glitter? What do y'all think? Should we do a silver glitter or should we go back to like the gold glitter and kind of reinforce that? You have makeup? Thank you so much, girl. All right, so I'm going to fill in that lippy too in a second. So let me grab my concealer again. And then I'm going to go in with my reds. Oh, no, gold, silver, gold. Everybody's saying gold. Okay, so we'll do gold. All right, so let me fill in this little kiss mark, and then we'll work on the details with that in a moment. The goal right now is just to get it finished. It's going to be a big old kiss mark on the side of my face, but it's all right. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to let that settle down. So everybody's saying gold. So, yeah, we're going to do gold then. So I'm going to take my lash glue. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the inside. I actually have like a gold like gel liner that I can use to do the outside. So first I want to lay the glitter down for it. All right. So I love using the lash glue because the lash glue actually helps it stick easier, way easier. All right. So that gold that I was using right here. And I wish I had like a tiny brush to use. I'm just going to have to use this. Even though it doesn't have like the kind of spoonage that I should say I would use. So I'm just going to tap that in and kind of tilt my face forward so that way it doesn't really get too much on the makeup. So here like that. So I'm literally just dipping it in the glitter, and then I'm gonna go in with the rhinestones after it dries down some more. So our crown is coming together for sure. Whose birthday? You said it's Cherry's birthday. Happy birthday to you. I'm pretty, you're pretty. Thank you. Hi everybody. Hi Roy. How are you doing? All right, cool. So I'm gonna take those rhinestones that I have on there and I'm gonna put them over the top in certain areas, but I'm gonna go in with that gel liner to just draw out the lines here for our crown. It's your 20th birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Your birthday is July 10th. That's my son's birthday too. He'll be turning 5. Your birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy almost birthday. Yes, Prince and the Frog, Janaya. Hi. What's your name? Ellison. Hi, Ellison. All right, cool. So we got this on here now for that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the gold that I have on here. You don't have too much time. That's fine. I appreciate you tuning in for our live. Believe it or not, we're going to be done very, very soon. We just have to fill our crown in, do the lips, and then do our actual lips. And we'll be done with today's look. Your birthday's July 20th. Well, happy almost birthday. Your birthday's today. Happy birthday, girl. Hi, Kiana. I should have done a 4th. I could have, but honestly, because I do series often on here, it wouldn't have like meshed well with today's look. So I had to go in and finish out our series. Well, it's not finished because we still got one more look to do. All right, so I'm taking that gold and I'm just going to reinforce like the shape of the crown. And come here and go over the top. And I wish this one was a little bit more gold. It looks more like gray gold than anything, but that's all right. I'm gonna make it work. I'll make it work. I probably will even, let's see. I think I'm just gonna take the lash glue itself and just go over everything. I feel like that'll be pretty. So I'm just gonna line again like that, and then come here. Yeah, I think the whole thing being gold just would make more sense because that gray gold is like throwing me for a loop. So I'm just gonna cover it up. And then we'll put our rhinestones in. I think the lips are just about dry, so I'm gonna start working on those in a second too. All right, cool. And here, and then here. Let's see, hi Ayana, your birthday's today. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Kiana girl. Your birthday's July 2nd. Well, happy belated. Hi, Moy. All right, so I'm taking that gold again, and we're just gonna press that into the glue. I would ideally wait until the glue is dried down a bit more, but you know what? I may have to because I don't want to ruin my brush. So I'm gonna wait till that glue dries down a little bit more. So let's go ahead and work on the kiss now. So I'm gonna take, let me move that back before it falls. My little small brush that I had, if I could find it, guys. I'm always losing my brushes, even though they're like right in front of me. All right, cool. So it's right here. It already has like a red on it, and that's okay. So I'm gonna press this down, make sure it's nice and even before we work on our lips. And I'm gonna fill it in with a red. So let me take Stitch. That's actually the name of the color in here too. Hi, Naomi. Oh, I love your name. That's my daughter's name. Your birthday's July 14th. Well, happy almost birthday. Hi, Cherry. Do I have a daughter? Yes, I do. I have 1 girl and 2 boys. They're upstairs eating their lunch right now and chilling out. All right, so I'm going to fill this in with the red. And then I'm going to do like the lining detail work so you can tell it's like a lip print on the inside once I get done with filling it in. All right, cool here. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Amelia. Yes, shout out to everybody that's having a birthday today. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing birthday. I hope you have a blessed birthday. I hope you get everything you want for your birthday today. Hope you have fun and be safe. If you're not doing anything, that's okay too, because sometimes it's nice to do nothing, but I hope you have an amazing day today. All right, cool. So we got that part now. Hi, Kiana. Is it Quasi? Is that how you say your name? All right, so now that I got this up here, I'm going to go in with an even darker red and do some more shading too, just because, I don't know, I'm just obsessed with shading. And I feel like everything with makeup is blending and shading. All right. There's a really, really deep red shade in here that I want to use, and that's what I'm going to do. So I got my red on here now. And I'm going to take that deep, deep red shade and line the outside of it. So come down here like this. And then same thing up that way. And then I'm going to take my white liner, the liquid one, and I'm going to kind of like start drawing the imprints in on that. Let's see. Hi, Christian. Thank you. I appreciate that your birthday is today. You're turning 30. Happy birthday. Can you get a shout out? Yeah, shout out to you, Lizzo. Hi, how are you? Let's see. You're turning 13 too. I have a lot of beautiful young ladies on here, so I'm glad you tuned in today. Happy birthday. Everything looked better with shading. Everything always looks better with shading. You just gotta give it some time. That's why I tell anybody, if you want to learn how to do makeup, take your time. I promise you, blending and shading makes everything look a lot better. All right, cool. So we got that on here now. And I'm going to go back in with that red to reinforce it just a little bit more so it doesn't get too lost. Because I still want it to be known like this is a red shade in here. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing around the edges here. And start doing that. I think I have a picture of the kiss print. And it's like some cute little white lines in there. I don't want to do too much. I just want to do enough. Let's see. Yeah, shout out to you, Ari girl. I have a lot of Aries in my lives. It's either like a lot of Olivias or it's a lot of Aries or Mackenzies. I have a lot of y'all in here. I love that. It's like you guys are like your own little like mob, and it's so cute. All right, so now that I have that, I'm blending upwards, and I'm gonna take this like red liner that I have and just kind of reinforce the inside of the lip. So cute. We have that. I'm gonna take this and do the inside so the lining is a little bit more sharp, like in here, like that. And then I'm gonna go over it because that one's like really, really bright and I don't want it to be too bright, but I just wanted to reinforce the line. All right, cool. And bring it up. Let's see. I don't know why does like a lot of people come on here with these Lamar Jackson edits? You guys know I'm not Lamar Jackson, right? That's crazy. All right, cute. So, oh, let me go ahead and go finish the crown. I forgot about my glue up there. All right, so let's just press that in. And then I'm going to put some jewels up there too. Believe it or not, we're almost done. I promise you guys, we're almost done. Let's see. You feel like I'm your best friend? I feel like you guys are my best friend. That's why I come on live, because you guys quite literally talk to me, help me create these looks. I know these pictures are going to eat down too. I really do. Hi, girl. All right, so cool. We have that up there. And I'm going to put some jewels in there too. Ooh, a lot just spilled off in there. Cute. Cute. All right, so now I'm going to take that same lash glue. And I think I'm going to put a jewel like right in the center. And then I want to do maybe like one here and one here. And there's greens on here, so I'm going to use the greens. Where did my tweezers go? So I'm going to take these little green rhinestones and place one in the center. Another one here. So it's giving Princess Tiana vibes. All right, you got to move up just a bit though, girl. Come on. All right, cool. So we got that in there for our girl. Don't stop the live. I have to. I don't want to keep everybody on here longer than they need to be. But I promise you guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Once you guys, because you guys got to help me figure out the last look for our princess series. All right, cute. So let's see. So for the lines, oh, let me put my top back on my glitter because there's glitter everywhere. If you know, cleaning up glitter is almost impossible. It's horrible. All right, so I'm gonna take this white liner and I want to do something here like this, and then maybe something here, come up here and here. So the goal is to make it look like those lip imprints. And let's go here and maybe something right here. This is the hard part because I don't want it to not look like lips. I probably should have just realistically left it alone, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. And here, yeah, like that. And then I'm gonna just go back over it with shading to fix it up. I think I'm gonna just tap it a little bit because I don't want it to be overly red. So yeah, like that. Yeah, cool. When am I going to end the live? Girl, in a moment. We just gotta finish doing our actual lips, so not the ones on our face. So we have a kiss here. We have our crown here. We have our frog on the other side. So now let's finish out this look today. So I'm gonna take that same brown gel liner just because I love it down. And we're gonna put some liner on. I'm gonna do like my signature lip combo because Princess Tiana's, if I'm not mistaken, her lip is just like a pink. So I'm gonna just do my regular lip combo. Let's see. All right, cool. And let's do the top now. The eyes. Thank you, girl. Oh my gosh, what's up with this grab the cam thing? All right, so we're gonna go here and here. Same thing here and there. Guys, don't forget to subscribe too. Subscribing, you can help me with tomorrow's look. So we got to do some voting and figure out what our final princess is going to be for the look. All right, cool. Let's shade in a little bit. And same thing down here. And I'm going to go in with the... I think I'm going to go with the MAC Cosmetics lippy. Wherever that is. Girl, where's my lipstick? Let me see. I just had it when I was showing somebody what my favorite lip combo is. This is why I say I gotta be more like careful because I'll be up here and I'll just be moving stuff around. I don't know where I put it. I think it fell. I moved them both. Oh, girl, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. All right, so I'm gonna use my MAC Cosmetics lipstick. I'm pretty, you're pretty. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Mason. I appreciate that. The lips, yes. It's a good lip liner. Okay, so Real Tea, it's not even a lip liner. It's a gel liner. Like, it's supposed to go for your eyes, but I really, really like it as a lip liner. It's just really cute. All right. So this is Creme de la Nude by MAC. And this is like my go-to. So, like, if I'm doing a soft glam, I would use this. And the key here is just blending everything out. So, pop, don't rub. When you rub, it blends everything together and it doesn't look good. All right, and here, like this. And then I'm gonna take some lip gloss, probably like Daisy Pink. Is that the right one? Yep, and I'm gonna put that on. I am, that's why I said I'm almost done. It's really, really good. And let's put our gloss on. And like this. Yeah, that's pretty. Really pretty. Sometimes I'll even opt in for like a softer brown, but I just want to try it with this one today. All right. And that is our lippy. Super cute. Super cute. If you want to tone it down too, you can also take, because I have like some ColourPop liners that are really, really good. And this one's pretty similar, but I'll take it and just like go over in certain areas like this. This one's more of a brown and it's really pretty. Oh yeah, I like that brown. Cool. So we got that now. And now I'm going to spray my face down with the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. And this is our look for Tiana for today. So we have a cute kiss to represent the Princess and the Frog. She has to kiss the frog to become normal again. And then we have her crown. We have her eye look, that beautiful green that she has. Oh, thank you, Sophie. What do you mean you like a beast? I hope you don't like a beast, girl. What do you mean by that? Like beast in a good way or like beast in a bad way? Oh, is the Galaxy series done? Yes. Yes, it is. All right, and we have our frog on the side. So this is our final look for today. You thought it was Jamaican colors? That would be cute. I did say I want to do like a flag type of thing. So I'm not against that. I feel like doing the flags would be really cute. You said you subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate that. So that's today's look. We have her crown. We have her kiss. We have a frog. And we have the eye look. And we have the rest of the look for Tiana for today. And I think this is so gorgeous. You love me. I love you, Sophie. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much, girl. Your friend's name is Tiana. Well, tell her I could just look for her, even though it was for the princess. You subscribed. Thank you. You said you love the makeup and that frog on the side. Thank you, girl. We had to do it. We had to do it. So this is the end of the look. Is this Princess and the Frog look? Absolutely, Caitlin. Is the Galaxy series done? Yes, it is done. It is. So this is our final look for Tiana. And I feel like we ate down. So far we've done Cinderella, we've done Snow White, and now we've done Tiana. So I'm going to need you guys' help for tomorrow's look, for the last look of the series, of the Princess series, guys. Definitely need that. Thank you, girl. You said the results are beautiful. Thank you, girl. Cute. Thank you. What are you jealous for, Sophie? It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. You don't want to stop watching the live? Well, girl, once I end it, it'll be up there. And there's plenty of other lives on my channel too. Just subscribe and you'll see them all. So I'm going to go ahead and go so I can start prepping for our 4th of July little get together with my family. I thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining this live and helping me create this look. Even my nails are green. You see that? Super cute, even though they're about to come off because they look crazy. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, Alyssa, for subscribing. I'm going to go ahead and go now, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live. Bye, guys.